It's like Norbert and Rasputia from the movie Norbert. You know, you just a little frail little man. This woman just walking all over you doing whatever she want. Hey, what's up, y'all? We're back with another Rubyn's Advice, where people on the internet ask for advice, and I try to give it to them. And if I can't help them, I hope I can at least make them laugh. All right, subject. My friend's wife keeps asking. All right, I served in the military with my buddy back in 2013. Lost contact for a while until 2021, where we ran into each other at a restaurant. He gained a wife and a few children over the years. They were all there, and that was my first time meeting his wife. And it turned out they lived 15 minutes away from where I live. So, of course, we get to hang out. He and his wife bicker a lot, which is normal when you've lived with someone for a while. However, she becomes a bit too disrespectful at times, in my opinion, to him during those moments. For context, she joked that his penis was small. Things like that. Blatant lack of respect. And sometimes I see why. My friend isn't a strong-willed man. He won't stand up to her when she disrespects him in front of company. He once disclosed depression and mental issues. He also disclosed that he contemplates suicide. However, his children are the reason he does not, which scares me. His wife and I were on good terms. We had the type of relationship where we would talk shit to each other often, in a friendly way. Sent each other memes and funny videos we see on social media. I never thought it was a problem, never heard about it. I kept things professional, never did anything to cross that boundary. One day, I was over for their youngest child's first birthday party. There were many people there, family, friends, a few of us were hanging in the kitchen, and others around the house. My buddy and his wife started bickering, and that's when she announced that they once argued about me, because he thought his wife and I had sex. Everyone heard it. He stayed silent. I felt awkward, so I left immediately. The next day, I talked to both of them about it. She apologized, and I clarified with my buddy that nothing like that happened. Fast forward. I went out to a bar. His wife was out there with her friends at a different place. She did a video call and saw that I was hanging out and wanted to meet. So she came with 2 other friends. After a while, she started flirting, touching, and asking, "Would you F me?" over and over. I said no. She also asked, "If we F, would you tell my husband?" I said, "Yeah, but we will never F." Going home that night, I was very sad and upset about it all. I want to tell my friend, but I'm afraid he might hurt himself, and that it might break up the family. Ooh, yeah, that's a tough one. That's definitely a tough one. I feel like you kind of do have to tell him though. I get the whole he's suicidal and depressed, and he got the wife. But he did say the thing that keeps him around is his kids. So if he loves his kids like he said he do, you can tell him this, and it's gonna hurt him for sure. But the kids are around, so he'll be able to. I think he'll be able to manage. He won't off himself. So that's good. But yeah, I feel bad for men like this who are like, he's definitely like a henpecked dude, doesn't get no respect, and his wife walks all over him. He don't have no backbone, and that's rough to see as a man. Like I've seen those type of relationships, and it's always hard to see. And she's definitely like somebody who just runs all over him. But yeah, I think you should tell him no, because the wife is definitely out of pocket. Because even for her to use that insecurity against him like that, that's crazy. He already was insecure about that, thinking that y'all had sex, and now she turned around and being like, "Hey, like let's go ahead and like get it in." So yeah, she out of pocket. And he should leave. So if that's your friend though, you should just encourage him. That's what I would say. Like tell him the truth, but try to see if he can stand up for himself and get some balls and be a man. Because this is crazy, man. You don't need to be doing this. It's like Norbert and Rasputia from the movie Norbert. You just a little frail little man. This woman just walking all over you doing whatever she wants. But yeah, he deserves better than that. And like I said, I do get the suicidal tendencies, and if you are feeling that way, you should definitely go seek help for that, because that's a real serious thing. Definitely seek help. But yeah, I think just you being, that's your friend, and you don't want to be in that compromising position, because what if she comes out and says something, the way she's been moving, she can come out and say something, be like, "Oh, well, that's why he did this and did that." So you actually might want to tell your friend, just so that you in the clear, because she sound real messy, and you don't want that, because he already got the thought that y'all done did something. So you need to just go ahead and tell your friend like what's up, and let the chips fall where they may. and make sure he's definitely seeking the help that he needs to deal with his depression. So that's what I would say. But y'all let me know. Should he tell old boy about his wife, or should he just mind his business? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later.